Alright, party people. How's it going, everybody? Before we move over to the camera, first things first, how's everybody doing? This is gonna loop around again, and it be what it be. But, yeah, no, how's everybody doing? It's the Shiller himself. Hey, I haven't shilled yet. But if you want me to shill, I absolutely can. I absolutely can do that right now. But, the party people are officially partying. Hell yeah, hell yeah. So, my old camera was a nightmare. I think we can all agree on that. I think we can all agree my old camera was a nightmare. So I said, what can I do? Well, I could sit there and suffer in silence, or I could bite the bullet and get a new one. And, well, here we are. Here we are. Yeah. New camera. There's a webcam. It's right there above my PC. So there we go. There we go. Hopefully the chat box is working. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe the chat box is just being slow, but I can still see your messages, so don't worry. Anyways, it's all about that ego. Yeah, you damn right. You damn right. All ego Ethan Page, my NXT champion, the best NXT champion. But anyways, I'm gonna say hello to everybody. Maybe the chat box is actually just broken. I have no idea. That'd be funny if it is. Hold on. Is there a way to refresh the chat box? Hold on. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, it's all popping up at once now. Okay, hold on. Alright, okay. Alright, I'm gonna get through all of your messages here real quick before we get into it. So, first off, hello to everybody. Hello, UMW. Hello, Matthew Carter. Hello, Daniel. Hello, Trezor. And, yeah, hello, UKW. So, how do I get, you to review one of my CAWs? It's, very, pop-off chat, alright? So, that is how you submit a CAW for review. All you gotta do, submit your CAW on 2k24 under the hashtag Breadstick, and I'll review them. We've got quite a few to get through today, so I will try my damnedest to get for everybody. And as always, we will be putting all of these CAWs on the tier list. I've got to get used to that again. As you can see, we have quite a few. Yeah, I know. I know UMW. It's fine. You put the comment on a YouTube video. I'm gonna call you UMW from now on, just because why not? But anyways, yeah, that's the tier list. Last time we ended with Xander Volos actively bricking my game. Luckily, it's fine. You know, we're all good in the hood. Let me know if the background music's fine. I can turn it down. I might turn it down just a little bit. I don't know. But to be fair, I can just turn it down on my headphones. So it be what it be. Check Stephen Barrett. We'll be getting through as many people as possible. What it do, Bill? Hey, I might be Badgerman Bill on there, but feel free to just call me Byron. Call me Byron, CUW Network. If you want to call me Badgerman Bill, that is fine as well, you know. But anyway, how's it going, Jim? How's it going? Just so hype? Hell yeah, man. I'm hyped too. This webcam's great. I already recorded a video on it. No, Daniel. No. But yeah, I already recorded a video on it. I'm editing that now. It's all good, Jim. It's all good. Gonna call you Badger? Hey, feel free, man. Feel free. But yeah, I say, let's not waste any time. We got quite a few CAWs to get through here today. Like I said, we typically go in alphabetical order. I'm good at watching the stream. Hell yeah. Hold on, I've got to quickly just check something before we get into it. There we go. Okay, alright. So, without any further ado, we got, like I said, we got quite a few cores to get through here today. So let's just get into it. I have my controller all ready to go. My arm hurts a little bit, but we'll be fine. We'll survive. We'll get through it. And we're kicking things off. Let me just get the information all ready to go. With... Drumroll, please. I need to get like a drumroll sound. Yo, respect the cheese. How's it going? And don't worry, UMW. Don't worry. He's fine. Daniel's my guy, alright? Daniel's my goat, okay? It's banter. Don't worry about it. But anyways, speaking of Daniel, if we're going in alphabetical order, then our first offering today is Celeste Hacks. Now, I have none of the renders today. But Byron, how dare you? He already knew. Oh, to the no. Hey, it's fine, Daniel, it's fine. I don't have any of the renders today, so we are just going to be writing names on the tier list, and then I'll be updating it as we go, probably for next stream. But hey, yeah, we're just going to get into this because we got quite a bit to get through today. I'm hoping to try and get through everybody, but after we've done this one, I'll have a little chat with you guys about some things, because I think some of you have probably seen it, some of you haven't. But yeah, let's just get on with this. You've been cooking. Hell yeah. So I mean, hey, first off, I saw the street gear. Shilling, we'll do that later. We'll shill later. When we get a few more people coming in, that's when I'll shill. Let's see if we can make it happen. But first things first, I'm digging the look of the character. I'm liking the color scheme. I'm liking the texture used. The face morph is good as well. Yeah, no, definitely a nice color scheme there. Okay, I don't know why. I thought there might have been a piercing on there for a second, but perhaps that's my eyes playing tricks on me. I don't know. Yeah, I think as far as entrance gear goes, I think it's pretty solid. This one I had to rush a bit. I was busy this morning. There was a piercing. Should be anyway. Am I tripping? Is it in clothing? Oh, there is one. Okay. I just pressed circle twice getting out of CC, so instead of going straight to main menu, I went and now I see the big homie Cody. They're in clothing? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So that was on me. That was on me. Yeah, no, good morph. Good entrance gear. Now let's have a look at the in-ring gear. And you know, once again, looking like Ric Flair's long-lost kid. I don't know. I mean, I get it, but I also don't get it, if that makes sense. We've got a little logo on the back, too. I mean, I will say, obviously, I will say, Daniel, obviously, if you weren't in a massive rush, I would have said, you know, work out, you know, line up the textures a little bit more, but, you know, I'll let you off a little bit because you're in a rush, but, yeah. Yo, what's up, Charlie? How's it going? But now, honestly, solid first core today, and obviously we got that street gear. Yeah, we got the socks as well. Good as always. How you been doing? I've been alright. I've been better. My arm's been hurting over the last couple of days, which is really annoying. I can move it, but like when I move it like this, that's when it hurts. I think I've like pulled a muscle in it, which I have no idea how that happens, but you know what? It happens. But yeah, your stream helped me out. Hey, you know what? I appreciate that. Hitting the overdrive too much? Maybe. Maybe I am. And if so, who's gonna stop me? Because it sure as hell isn't gonna be you guys, because you love the overdrive. Alright, so. Tier list time. You're gonna stop me, Daniel? Alright, okay. So. I think this is a solid call. I'm deciding between B and A. I'll stop you. Yo, Kyle. Kyle's gonna stop me. That's crazy. Ah, damn. That's crazy. That's crazy, UMW. Hey, you know what? Hey, these streams, they're a chance for me to get to see the wonderful calls that are made in the community. And hey, if people use them as an escape, if people use them as a place to just have a fun time, then that's cool, you know. I appreciate it as, you know, I'm a fan of that movie. Did not match a while back. What was it? The backhand? Because yeah, that is a wild move. That is an absolutely wild move. But where would I put Celeste on the tier list? Because I think the face morph's great. I think the face morph's really, really good. W all ego shot. Hey, yeah, we're repping Ethan Page here. We got to, man. We got to. I think with the face morph alone, I feel like anything lower than an A, I feel like anything lower than an A is, just ain't it, man. We're gonna get to the point where there's gonna be so many people in A tier that it's just gonna go off the screen. Cause like, we have the bottom row, but where, like, how the tier list is made, that bottom row doesn't exist. In terms of actually, like, putting in names. So, if you don't see a core, but it has been reviewed, just assume it's in A. I just can't fit any more names in there. But yeah, we are gonna... Oh, yo. I still got my Outwork Everyone shirt. Yo, Christian Cage. That is a legendary man. Daniel is a big Christian Cage fan. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright, so now we're going to move over to... because I have my account that's done all the showcase. And then I've got my account with showcase. So, whilst that's all loading up, a little story time with the Phoenix. I was in an EFED in 2k19. This is my first attempt at getting back into the groove. Oh, okay. No lie, Cage is for real, my GOAT of all time. You know what? He's definitely up there for me. Like, it's funny we bring up Christian Cage, because my two favorite wrestlers, let me just switch over to this one. My two favorite wrestlers, and I can't decide between them, are Mick Foley and Edge. I can't decide between them. People will try. Oh god, don't start making noise. 2K, don't do it. I will turn off the capture card sound if you start making more noise. Jimmy, no. Yeah, no, he's coming back. Jimmy Uso's coming back. I hate my faction. Oh, God. Yeah. Waiting for another Jimmy no. At this point, it's going to be my faction no. Okay, my faction is there. Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny that we're talking about Jimmy Uso. Let's have a quick little look. Look at the news there. Oh, God, wait, hold on. There he is. There he is. Jimmy Uso is there. I can't, you know what? I respect that. I cannot stand my faction either. But there he is. Question, are all the CAWs already downloaded? So, yes and no. I have a few downloaded ready to go, but there are some that I will either download if we have time, because they're like duplicate ones, and I really like to just use sort of like one, you know, one CAW per person per stream, ideally, because I didn't expect so many people to end up wanting CAW reviews, which, you know, is a great thing that we have more people than I can handle at one time. So, yeah, if you want to upload a CAW when we get through everybody, I will definitely, you know, go through it, you know. More content. Yo, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. We got Pika Global up in here. Now, hold on a minute. I recognize that. Is that who I think it is? I think it might be. I think it might be. Is that one of the goats? Mayhaps? I think that's one of the goats right there. I think that's one of the goats. Which, if that's the case, welcome on in. One of the goats of the N60 era. Just one of the goats of, like, our circle, man. One of the goats of our circle. One of the best to do it. But before we get into the next CAW review, first things first, you Randy Orton out of nowhere, you started stream. I mean, hey, indeed I did. I mean, I always start them like a few minutes early, just because I've got the starting soon screen, and I want to like start like actively streaming around about 6. But, you know, I mark it as 6 because marking it as like 5:54 or whatever is just weird. But first things first, whilst we're here, shilling. There's no music. Shilling. We're shilling away here. We're absolutely shilling. Memberships. You know, if you want to join the memberships, we have the supporter tier, which gets you the wall of support and members only content, which I am working on. I'm working on a Down in Flames behind the scenes, and I'm actively working on a X Factor tournament behind the scenes as well. And the Big Wig gets you access to everything, including the Big Wig salute. So, you know, if you become a Big Wig, I will literally shout you out. We call it shilling here. Oh, yeah. We're shilling. And the chat's gone. The chat hates when I shill. The chat hates it. It's funny, though. Because I've got to get the bag at some point, you know? Well, you got a lot on the plate there, so, hey, you know what? It's pretty cool. Alright, guys, just chilling over here. I don't know. For you, it's chilling. For me, I'm plugging my stuff and I'm saying, hey, guys, if you want to support me with money, that's shilling. You were chilling, I'm shilling. There's a difference. But anyways, yo, welcome on, Ethan. Welcome on in. But that's not all, because as it says in the title, we are, in fact... What a shill. I know. I don't, hey man, I was born to do shilling and saying, hey, buy my stuff. But anyways, the title of this stream is, hey, we are scouting for EPW, and that is the truth. We are scouting for many things, actually. We're scouting for EPW, we're scouting for Open Challenge Night, so I'm going to go ahead, real quick, real quick, and we are going to go ahead and just pop the forms in the chat So anybody who's watching, if you want to go ahead and get yourself, maybe, you know, try and get yourself into Open Challenge Night, which gets you a title shot, one-off appearance. You know, it's a lot of fun. Get your shill on, absolutely, absolutely. And here's the big thing, because I did 2 forms. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I still gotta figure out the 3 I want to toss into the EPW rebuild. Yeah, you know, it's definitely something that I feel like I want to talk about on this stream, in a little bit more detail. If you guys have any questions about the EPW rebuild or whatnot, whilst this stream's happening, now is probably the best thing. Could the link be in the description for later on, because I'm thinking of sending my own, but not right now. It is, if I'm right, I think it's already in the description. I could be wrong. Let me just double check. Hold on, let me check that real quick. If it is in the description, yeah, okay. So the application form is in the description. I will also chuck in the Open Challenge Night ones, if you want. Probably after the stream, because it's easier to do that. Hold on, just is I sent a form before you put them in the chat. Yo, that's dedication. That's dedication. So now that we've gotten all of the plugs and stuff out of the way, like I said, if you guys have any questions about EPW, about what it is, how it runs, etc., let me know. Let me know. Okay, you know, thank you for that, UMW. As a fellow core universe mode creator myself, you make some really good content, and I just love trying to grow the core community. Hey, man, absolutely. Absolutely. Like, I feel like there's a lot of division within the core community. There really is, right? It's going to happen in every community, right? But I just love trying to get cool people who make cool stuff and just have a passion for this. I love just trying to get people involved, get them together, grow the community together, and, you know, we all just have a fun time that way. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So, yeah, let's get on with the core reviews, shall we? Because next up, we have that one. We have Ethan Theory up next. Now, I think I was gonna do his last stream. I say last stream, it's like last week. That's sad because there shouldn't be division in the community. Yeah, but it unfortunately happens. And, you know, hey, luckily I've got a bunch of people, you know, like you guys in the chat who are, you know, cool people who just want to make cool stuff and want to do cool things, you know? Johnny Gargano has never had a bad theme song. Except for the DIY current theme. You know. There might be bad in 2k24, but at least they ain't 2k22. Oh my god, yeah, 2k22 was wild, yeah. Yo, yeah, see you later, Kyle. I appreciate you being here for as long as you could be. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, like, do you want to know how many times I had to uninstall and reinstall 2k22? And every single time I'd submit a ticket, and that's what they told me to do. 8 times. I had to uninstall and reinstall 2k22 8 times. Oh, no, as a singles guy? Oh, well, yeah, no, as a singles guy, I think some people rag on the modern on the modern Rebel Heart, but it wasn't like the worst thing ever. It definitely wasn't it wasn't as bad as some of the Death Rebel themes. Yeah, bro, 22 was awful. But anyways, let's get on with this core review of Ethan Theory. So straight away, street gear, that's always cool. Now let's get into the entrance gear. So we got the Jersey Hawk on the back. Alright, alright. Also, I don't know the way Rebel Heart. Oh yeah, coming back for you was great. Coming back for you was great. I would actually say, can I say that I kind of prefer it to OG Rebel Heart? Is that gonna get me brutalized? I'm just gonna say it. Coming back for you is hella underrated. Yeah, it's so good. So, first thoughts on Ethan Theory is the gear gives me, I don't know why, it's giving me Finn Balor vibes. Like with the jacket, the trunks, just the kind of like the overall kind of look, is giving me Balor vibes. I don't know if that's just me going crazy, because it might be. I can see that there has been face morphing. Did that guy put a face texture? I'm not sure. That's something I'll have to. That's the inspiration I was going for too. Hey, you know, hey, you went for that as an inspiration. I can see it. That means it worked, you know. I don't think there's a face texture, but there is face morphing, which, you know what, that's good, because it makes the face look unique, and that's sometimes all you need. And it does look unique. So yeah, we'll go into the in-ring gear. Okay, alright. I will say, I like the use of a lot of the in-game stuff, right? I'll always say this. The people that can make in-game stuff work, you have my respect. And I like it, right? It's simple, but effective. It's solid, I dig the attire. Yeah, like, it's actually a really solid core. In all honesty, it's a solid core. I guess, like, again, the only thing I could really say as, like, a improvement, again, this is just me saying, hey, here's what I would do. You don't have to listen to me. I'm just some dude on the internet that streams, alright? You don't have to listen to me at all. But, to take it to the next level, maybe some custom images. You know, maybe getting, like, a custom logo for the back of the trunks, maybe. Or just something like that, you know? Be honest, please. I like to take advice sometimes. Don't worry. I might also change my gear sometime later. And take my time with it. Hey, man. Like I said, I think it's a very solid base. I think it's a very, very good effort. The face morph thing. Hang on. Let me have a look at this real quick, because... Yeah, you can definitely tell that there's been face morphing there. Which is good, which is very, very good, because again, it makes the character look more unique, right? And that's what you want, man. That's what you want, is you want it looking like, you know, as unique as humanly possible. Again, next step up would just be maybe some custom images, right? Obviously, I know that's not possible for everybody, but if you can, then that would be what would take this core to the next level. I'll keep it real. I know some people would say face texture. You don't need it. You've got face morphing. You know, face morphing's the best way to go. Exactly. Bro doesn't need a face texture. You know, it is what it is. Okay, I go for that. Oh, and I didn't use a face texture. I don't really know how, so I gotta look into that soon. I never used it before, so that'd be a big start. I don't think you need a face texture. I think the face looks unique enough to where I wouldn't worry about it. I really wouldn't. It separates good from great. Yeah, yeah. What's face morphing like? So, from what I can see, you've basically just moved the face around. Oh god, wait, not that. So basically, I mean, unless you haven't, and this is one of the in-game templates, and I'm just, I've never used this one. Basically, it's just this face deformation, just moving the face around a little bit to kind of get that desired result. And I can tell there's at least been something there, because half the face is different to the other, which again is good, you know, it's uniqueness. But, you know, for people who don't really either know how to, can't, stream, wait, hold on, is stream having problems? Oh, never mind, we're back. Daniel, you've got to stop doing that, brother man. I'm losing my mind. Okay. But, yeah, like, you know, for people who either don't really want to use face textures, don't know how, maybe don't have access to face textures or, you know, Photoshop and whatever, happened to me too. Oh, God, why? Why? YouTube, why, man? I mean, it's gonna happen eventually, but it be what it be. Hey, if it happens and I'm, like, mid-monologue, just scream in chat. Just scream in chat and I'll pause myself, alright? Literally, don't even say words. Don't even say words. Where is it? Just put this little thing in chat, alright? Just put that thing in chat. Just put that little thing in the chat and we should be all good. Hold on, let me see. Is the stream running alright? Hold on. Is it happening again? Nah, it's fine. Okay, I think people are just testing it out. It's good? Okay. Alright, okay. Whew. I can compose myself. Alright. Tier list. Where do I think Ethan Theory ranks on the tier list? You know what? I think I'll pop him there just because, yeah. I think B is a good spot. Very good core. Has a lot going for it. But there are things that could bring it up to another level. And again, that stuff comes with time. That comes with just sort of learning as you go. And yeah. Alright, hold on. Let me turn off the capture card noises whilst I'm on this bit, because there's no need for it. Alright, so whilst I'm loading up the game on my other account, party people, any questions? Any thoughts or whatever? We've gone through 2 now. Hey bro, when did you review my fiance's call? Last stream, I believe. Last stream. Hang on, was it last stream? Can anybody clarify that? Because I know it was either last stream or the stream before that. It must have been last stream. Must have been. It was? Okay, thank you. Are you doing a little dance? I mean, I might be, you know, just bopping away, you know, bopping away as you do. Yeah, it was the last one. Alright, yeah. Thanks, chat. Thank you. Hey, that's my first thanks, chat. There we go. I realised there is a call that I was meant to review before. That's on me for not doing it in alphabetical. I'm not doing the one. That's on me for not doing it in full alphabetical order, but we're still just gonna move on with the core review, because hey, sometimes it happens. Sometimes I go, oh, I've got to go to this. Turns out I don't. But you know what? So I'm going to a live show next month. Might finally get to see one of my friends in person for the first time, because I found out he's a wrestler, and I shouted him out to the local promoter. That's sick. That's sick. I've been going to like a local independent show of mine since they came back after the pandemic, and yeah, it's a lot of fun going to live wrestling, especially like local promotions. Because local promotions, they just like they know how to sell. But anyways, let's keep going. As next up we have Death Note coming in, and immediately, it's not very often that we have luchadors up in here, but immediately I'm a fan of the look. Now I will say, 2K did the annoying thing. There is a logo on the knee pad that unfortunately did not load in. Can we get a boo 2K real quick whilst I go through this core review? Because Jesus Christ, how many times are we gonna go through cores that have one logo missing? Boo 2K, exactly. Oh, and also fuck 2K. Yeah, let's just call a spade a spade. So, straight away, entrance gear. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Yeah, I went to SmackDown last time they were in New York, and my wife and me got hooked and got to go to more. Hey, like I said, I went to no, it was intention. Wait, hold on. Alright, okay. It's not 2K's fault, are you sure? Are you sure? Because the logo's there, but it's not. That's weird. Because the logo's popping up there. I don't know, man. I don't know. I love how there's just so many people just yelling at 2K. I respect it. I respect it. That's 2K for you. Yeah, first off, I'm digging the look, right? I like the mask. I think there's like a face texture under there. There is. It's okay, it's just one logo missing. Yeah, like, at least it's not like the mask logo, because that would have been awful. Yes, okay, so there is a face texture. I will say, and this is just a me thing, you know, you do you make your calls however you want. I feel like when you're making a luchador, I don't know if a face texture is as important as just face morphing without a texture. Just to make the face shape more unique, right? Because the only things you're really going to see are, you know, like for this, are the eyes. So, when it comes to, like, face morphing for luchadors, any of the prominent features that you see, they're probably the things you want to work on. So, like, for... Yeah, I know, man. It'd be... Oh, my God. To be fair, that's why I'm, like, proof-checking all of the CAWs now. That's why I pre-download most of them. So then we don't have a situation where somebody has no logos on them. Because if they did, then I would just say that's why I can't review them. So, until 2K fix it, you know. But hey, luckily, that's not the case. But yeah. Again, that's just how I would do it with luchadors, but hey, man. The texture does add something to it. It really does. Let's see. I mean, yeah, like, I definitely, hey, I'm hyped for November because I might be heading to Survivor Series in Vancouver, and, there's a big might. I mean, hey, the fact you're even considering it is cool. I was gonna go to All In. Fun little factoid, I had been saving up to go to All In. I was like, oh, okay, it's gonna be sick, right? I'm like, you know, I'm gonna get the tickets, I'm gonna get the hotel. Taylor Swift is there the day before. Taylor Swift is in Wembley the day before. Now you just leaked my boy's face. I have a channel. Hey, I've got to do what I got to do, man. I've got to do what I got to do. But yeah, Taylor Swift is in Wembley. It is at Wembley the day before All In. So I was like, uh-oh. I checked the hotels. There is, like, nothing near Wembley. Like, the nearest hotel is, like, 8 miles away. Which is, like, so far away. I think it's, like, 8 miles. Like, 5 or 8 miles. Like, it's monstrously far away. And it's also super expensive as well. So I was like, okay, I'll just watch it from home. It's fine. Yeah, that was definitely a fun time, that's for certain. So, yeah, just a little piece of advice to people who are trying to go to big pay-per-views. Plan in advance, because, yeah. I'd have liked to, but no point trying now. Yeah, like, unless you're willing to pay, like, a lot, then there's just no shot. At least we, know the plan for the show now. Oh, absolutely. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Oh, what the... 2K, man! How many times are you gonna do this? We're reloading it. We're reloading it. But yeah, you guys know the drill. You know the drill. Tell them. Tell them. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hey, it's fine. We'll still have a look at it. I'm hoping that's just a one-off thing. Because that happened with Xander in the last one. Please don't put my guy at D. No, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. We'll give it one more go. We'll give it one more go, because I was at least able to see the entrance gear, right? So, I'd say, I know where I'd put him right now, in terms of the entrance gear. I just want to be able to see the trunks and, like, the in-ring a little bit more. So, hopefully 2K actually lets me do that. Okay, alright, we're in. Okay, so, straight to the trunks. I actually really like those. It's simple, it's effective. Hey man, I don't think 2K is shilling. And if they were, then I wouldn't let them, you know? Yeah, no, I like the trunks. And I'm just like kind of I've got the logo that isn't there in my head, so you know. Yeah, honestly, overall, solid core. Oh god, not the stream again. I like the mask work too. Yeah, like, I think... Let me have a look at this. Okay, alright. Oh, okay. So 2 layers there. So using a face cover and also a mask to help get, like, the maximum effect there out of the logos and whatnot. That's good too. That is good too. So where would I... yeah, no, that's actually really smart. So, where would I put this man? I think he's solid. I really do. I'm just trying to think. Because, like, now we're at a point where it's not just about the overall design of that core, but also the designs and the work of every other core in the tiers as well. Like, this is when we start, like, really having to break things down a little bit. I'll tell you what. I'll put him in B. I'll put him in B. I think he's a very good core. The mask is great. The trunks are good too. Why? I think he's great. I just don't know if he's standout-ish as much as a lot of these people in A, right? I think A is... So, let me kind of, like, define the tiers. I feel like seeing a luchador, I kind of want to try and make him 1-2 now. Yeah, man. So, let me kind of, like, try and visualize what I sort of see in the tiers, alright? So, D is, like... There's... Yeah, there's something there, but it needs a lot of work. And if somebody ever gets a D tier, I will literally sit here for like the 2 hours and I will map out something with that person because, yeah. C is, I see the vision, but there's a lot of work to be done. B is, I see the vision, there's a lot going for it, but I don't know if it's like upper echelons, super like standout, etc. Yo, Tammy, how's it going? I'm uploading right now. Alright, sick. A tier is standout, has a good look, but there's just that one element missing that stops, you know, stops them from being S tier. And S tier is, you look at them, you know what they're about, incredibly detailed, it works, you know, that kind of thing. S tier kind of goes without being said, really. Like, it's just the creme de la creme, the top of the top. In A tier, happy with that? Hell yeah. Very cool core. It's just, it's, you know. I gotta get my actual mask, because I know for a fact I have a mask and it's, not bad. Oh, okay, nice. But yeah, it's... You know, it's fierce at S tier, you know. We've had 6 people in 3 streams. Well, 2.5 technically. So yeah, we're going to move on to the next core here. But yeah, also, still have one more call. That is very, very true. That is very, very true. Also, again, at this point, it's not just about, like, you know, it's, would you give me, points that I could change my core to make it up to the S tier? So, my whole thing, I don't mind being in B tier, it's better than D. Very, very true. So, I think what I said in the stream last time was it is a fantastically made core, right? You can see like all the little details, etc. The only thing was that I felt like there was just like it didn't stand out as much as some of the cores in S tier. And again, it like the tiers are always going to be basing it around who's already there, right? Again, nothing on like how it was made. I think again it was greatly made. I just think in terms of look, S tier is like a super unique, a super standout-ish that knows what it's doing and does it very, very well. And again, a lot of that stuff could come down to a way something's done. So again, it's a very tricky thing, giving pointers from A to S. Because my thing is, I would like it to stand out a little more. But what I consider standout is very different from what somebody else would consider standout. The only thing, good thing about the Pack Show DLC is the moves. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Alright. Let me quickly have a little run through Breadstick and just see what's going. I think it's the attire I need to work on, if I'm honest. Thanks for your honesty. Hey, yeah, exactly. I think the attire's good. Again, it might just be me. I feel like black and white wants, you know, black and white's a very good color scheme, but it is also quite a safe color scheme. I don't know. That's just kind of like my thing. And Ty Schmidt for beating up, exactly. Ty Schmidt might be the most used character from that DLC. But yeah, especially as we go on, it will definitely get harder and harder for cores to get into S tier. Okay, so we have a couple cores here. Okay, so we have one with My Rise, which means salute to them. Not happening, unfortunately. I have not done My Rise, and I probably won't, because it's a lot of time commitment, and I just, yeah. So it's a time commitment that I just don't have the time for, you know? The DLC is so mid, don't attack me like, hey, we all know it's mid. We all know it's mid. I wonder if they have the masking game still. Ooh, okay, he's cooking here. He's cooking. Trust me, I think we all agree that the DLC is mid. The movesets are great, though. The movesets are great. Only if 2K can make a compelling story. They can't, because, like, half the things that people want, WWE will never let them do. Hold on a minute. I might be about to celebrate, and I'll explain to you why. Give me 2 seconds. Just gonna be looking out my window. Oh, is it finally happening? Is it finally happening? Have they done it? Have they done it? Yeah, My Rise is not worth the playthrough unless it's for the unlockables. Which, for a lot of the people who have submitted cores for the core review, it's for their street gears. So, you know, it's a bit of a catch-22, because it's like, don't get me wrong, I love the street gears, but if it's not your in-ring gear, then you could just upload it without the street gear, you know. That is always the potential solution. Most unlockables gear-wise are just shirts with logos, which aren't much use of the time. Yeah. It's not in the game anymore. This game sucks. Hey, man. You don't have to tell me twice. You really don't have to tell me twice. It really is just, hey, if I speak, I'm in big trouble, and I don't want to be in big trouble. So yeah, so we are gonna move on to our next core. I have one new one downloaded, so yeah. We have somebody coming back. Oh, yeah, I don't know why they got rid of that. I really don't know. But we got somebody coming back. Hoping to try and get a higher tier. And that is Jim the Judge. Coming back in. And I'll tell you what. Already, from the looks of it, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. We'll have a look at that second gear in a second, because that also looks good. But let's have a look at this one first. So, immediately there, good face morph. Good face morph. I mean, we know this already. We can't, you know, we kind of got a feel for it last stream. This is pretty damn good. Yeah, I mean, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I like this elbow pad. Hold on, let me have a little look at that. We're going like super sleuth mode here, so that's okay. Did Myers not want? I've got him. I've got him. Okay, so there are actually custom images on this. Alright, nice. I like that. Oh, and then there's also ones on the wrist tape too. That's sick. Alright, I'm gonna steal Tiger Mask's mask. Hell yeah. Alright, yeah, okay, I'm liking this. I'm actually liking this one. And I think the in-ring, yeah, the in-ring is just the same but without the glasses, so that helps me get a better look at the face. Which again, we know from last time is a good face right there. Nicely morphed. Alright. Now we go on to the second gear, because this one I saw and I was like, okay, I'm interested. So once again, we got stuff on the wrist tapes, which is nice. And it also really fits with the overall theme of the gear as well, which is also a nice little touch. Prime time Jim the Judge. Hey, nice. Okay, alright. I'm liking like the fire and electric kind of vibe for this. Like it works really well. And hey, we've also got a nice shirt there with a custom logo. Honestly, this is a heat gear. This is heat gear. Alright. I have made my judgment. You might hang on. Let's do this because we're starting to run out of. What I'll do is I'll do it over here so that you guys can actually see what I'm writing, and then I'll pop it back over there. But Jim. Welcome to the A tier. That second gear is really, really good. The first gear is good too. There's a lot of potential there. There's a lot of potential there. And, you know, hey, you've taken on the you know, not the you've taken the feedback on board. And this is what I mean by, hey, if you take the feedback on board, sometimes, you know, you work your way up to A tier. So welcome, my friend. Welcome to the A tier. Alright. So onwards we go, because we've got quite a few here. We're just gonna get through them. How many more do we have? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You put custom images? Yeah, I mean, hey. And they worked as well. It wasn't just like popping custom images on for the sake of popping them on. It helped with the overall look of the character, and I think that's cool. Alright, so next up, we're not going to waste any time. We're just going to get right into this. We have Matthew Carter with the Quicksilver gear. Now, immediately, yeah, I can't lie, I'm a fan. Like, come on now. Like, it's Quicksilver gear. I'm a fan of Quicksilver. Naturally, I'm going to be like, naturally, I'm going to be a fan. You know, naturally. And, you know, here's the thing. I know people are going to go, oh, but weren't you talking about custom images and all of that? Let me switch to the big screen so I can speak to you, you know, my hard work paid off. Absolutely. Let me talk to you all on the big screen. So, when I say sometimes certain gears need custom images, it's because they're going for a vibe, and they've told me the vibe, and I'm like, you could make that work better with custom images. I never say face textures, because once again, face morphing is great, and you know, technically did put a custom image on the second attire. I did see that. So even then, you know, there is a custom image there. But as I was saying, you know, when you know the vibe, when you know exactly what they're going for, which, you know, again, Quicksilver gear, you don't need custom images, right? Like, it works. And then when you're going for, like, something like this, and you're going, like, as accurately as possible, bro got the rush shirt. Bro got the rush shirt. And you know what? When the vibes are right, they're right. Honestly, because I know what you were going for, you know, the only feedback I could give is it's very, very good. So what I'm gonna do is, hold on, let me get to the spreadsheet here. Let me just bring this over a little bit. Where is it? There we go. We got A tier. I don't do female cores. Hey, you know, fair enough. And I did make the belt leather material. Hey, you know, exactly, right? Like, it's the smaller details. Especially when you're going for something like that, you know, when you can do a lot of the stuff in-game. But yeah, welcome to the A tier. I'm handing out a lot of A tiers today. Like, that section is going to be stacked. Alright, so. Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. Materials make or break a core sometimes, man. They really, really do. Oh yeah, speaking of, I do have a core that I want to show you guys from myself once we're done with the reviews and stuff, which we might be done a little bit early. Which in that case, then we can just ramble about the EPW stuff because again, you know, again, any questions about EPW and whatnot, just chuck them at me, you know. Alright, so we have our next core, which is, I always make my attire satin from now on because it flows really well. Yeah, like, I think we all have our materials of choice. And hey, you know what? That's cool, that's cool. So our next core is, when you do Myers, you're gonna see my faction on the shirt. Oh. I do want to join EPW. Well, you can go ahead and submit a submit an application. That would be in the description, or I can just chuck it in the chat. Oh, yeah. I can chuck that in the chat right now, actually. Yeah. Let me just pop that in there. But yeah, we have Myers coming up next, and immediately, good lord, the gear on this is sick. The gear is sick. I can't lie. We also have street gear as well, which is always a plus. I'm a big street gear guy myself. Completely custom. It looks amazing. It does. It looks really, really good. We gotta do the shoe check here as well. Custom shoes! You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough, Dawn Possession. Fair enough. Sounds like you're having a wonderful time. Oh my god, the detail on those is nuts. Oh my god. No, I respect the hell out of that. Look at the collar on his shirt. Yo, the detailing, bro. Nobody likes me. Yo, okay. Alright. Always hurting with the custom shoes. Bro. Hold on, is that also like custom? Hold on. I've got to have a look at this. Hold on. Yo, even like custom hairline stuff and like hair textures as well. Bro, this is nuts. This is actually nuts. We haven't even gotten into the gear yet. He did his job on that course. Salute. Hey, man. This is crazy. I want to have him in my show. Well, WCL official is in the chat. If you want to have a chat with him, just let him know, man. Even custom abs, bro, that's crazy. I mean, hey, here's the thing. Bro, even like the, bro, this stuff's crazy. I like the piercings too. Like, yeah, I can see that as well. Like, we got, like, the body texture and everything. And then, like, the tats are great, too. Like, they're blended in well. There's no, like, overlap. There's even, like, custom stuff on the... Well, I mean, that's, like, the Rey Mysterio stuff. But that still, like, works with it. Yeah, but no, this gear I want to have a look at here. Yeah, no, this is sick. This is sick. This is so good. I mean, who would I be? I would not be a reputable core reviewer if we didn't just say, hey, you know what, we all know what's happening here, right? Like, we all know what's happening here. Come on now. You didn't look on the back of the shirt? Oh, I need to have a look at the back of the shirt too. Hold on. Yo. Okay. Alright. That, yeah. The detail on this is so good. Oh, yeah. Like, S tier for sure. S tier for sure. Really, really good core. And again, right? Like, I'm just looking at the core again. Like, the standout is just overall the, you know, the same shoes. Oh, that is sick. That's sick. Hold on. Yeah, this is an S tier. Like, this is S tier. Like, this is such a standout core that, yeah, there's no other option. That's S tier. You know, call a spade and call an S tier core an S tier core when you see it, you know, like, easily. Alright, who's next? Alright, okay. Well, I know who's next. Oh, the music's dramatic now. Oh, that's crazy. It's not Steven yet. He's next. He's after this one. Because again, it's in alphabetical. We're doing it in alphabetical order. That's how we're doing it. Can't wait for the next core review to just have everyone have A as their first name, so that like everybody's right next to each other. That'd be funny. So our next one is Sean Carter. We got a lot of Carters coming up. I like being over detailed. You know what? I respect the hell out of it though, because it makes for a cool looking core. You know. So overall thoughts, just looking at you know, just sort of like just overall. I pray that my game doesn't crash while trying to save my luchador. Oh god, don't let it, don't do it. Don't do it, game. Come on. So I would look at the second gear, but it looks pretty much, I even made one eye slightly higher and smaller with a bunch of freckles and used in-game movable scars for eyebrow slits. That's dedication. That's detail. But yeah, the gear is the same, just different shirt, which is cool. I honestly think that slot at that point could have been used for street gear if the shirt was going to be the only thing that was going to be changed. Because you could have that Metallica shirt on street gear. Now that's just a me thing, you know. But yeah, let's get into it, shall we? Straight away, I'm seeing the face morph. And you know what? I like it. It blends well. It does, in fact, blend well. There are a few spots where it's a little bit like darker, but you know that comes down to making face textures, and I think we can all agree, face texture peeps, making face textures is a hell of a process and it's very annoying. So, you know, I'm not gonna go, you know, when trying to get a logo and it's a fake PNG, oh my god. I know the struggles. you know, I'm not gonna grade you down like super badly for like a face texture that maybe isn't like super clean. But it's still good. It's still a good face texture, you know? It's not like, I use Photo Room to deal with that? Yeah, fair enough. All the PNG stuff. Yeah, like, you can, yeah, there's a lot of ways of getting good PNGs that aren't fake PNGs. Yeah, no, let's get into the gear, shall we? Because, actually, let's have a look and see if there's, anything crazy. Okay, so we got like a beard and goatee. Alright, okay, nice. I will say, and this is like a really small nitpick, but welcome to me doing core reviews. You can still kind of see the bleed of the beard from the texture. Which would be relatively easy to cover up. I mean, unless I'm tripping and that goatee does actually... Or like the beard and stuff does actually do that. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe that's intentional. I don't know. But yeah, no, like apart from that, I like the gear. Because the gear looks relatively simple, but the more you go in, the more you see the detail. And I like that. I had that problem earlier with the shadow of a chin on a female core. I was ready to throw the PlayStation out the window. Yeah, man. Face morphing and all of that stuff and face texture stuff is a nightmare sometimes. But you just gotta roll with it. So yeah, so we got like a lot of custom textures here, which is always cool. I see that there is sort of like a doubling up, which is nice as well. So let's have a look at it without the shirt, shall we? Yeah, honestly, solid core. Solid core. I can't upload my other core under Breadstick because I'm on my way to work, but she's on CC if you want to get her. I'll definitely grab her because depending on how much time we have, I might be able to get a review of her this stream. If not, it'll be the next one, but I can definitely get her for the next one or whatever. Yeah, I can basically just get her for the core review whenever I can, basically. Probably grab her after... Probably after we've gone through the next wave. As in, once we get through the last, I think it's like 3. So it's this one more, and then one more. So, after those, I'll quickly grab her. Path of Myers is the tag if you wanna. I'll definitely check that out. So, where does Sean Carter rate on the tier list? Honestly, it's a solid core, but again, it's that standout factor, you know? Like, I'm always gonna say it because that's, you know, I'm looking for S tier. S tier basically is like standout, you know? So we'll go ahead and we will add bro to the A tier. Yeah, look at that, the Carters are next to each other, that's funny. But yeah, we're getting closer and closer to that first wave, all being done. Yeah, now, yep, indeed. Alright, so the next one is Stephen Barrett. Now, overall first impression, pretty decent, pretty decent. I like the street gear. Okay, so street gear, worth noting. It's like, you can already tell that this man is like a fighter, basically. I know you put in the chat that his whole background is he's a boxer. You can definitely tell that he's some form of fighter from all of that, from the gear and everything. I will say, however, I feel like the biggest thing and the biggest drawback is that his gear is all black, right? Like, I get it. He's a fighter. He doesn't care about flashy colors and stuff and all of that, right? But maybe a splash of color somewhere would make him pop just a little bit more, gear-wise. But I mean, what you have done, you've done well, is what I'll say. And then, application filled out. Let me know if you want my faction to fill it out too. I mean, hey, if you want to, feel free. I'll be going through the applications as I get them. You know, and all of that. I'm not sure when I'll be getting back to people because we're still quite a way away from the rebuild in quotation marks. But when we start getting to that point, I will obviously let people know. Naturally. Yeah, I will say the face morph on this is very good. I do like the face morph. And I do like the beard and whatnot. Again, I think for Steven, what has been done, I swear to God, if the 23 servers are actually closing anytime soon, I think they said, I can't remember when they said it, because they said they'll announce it later, either next month or this month, which makes me think it will be the end of the year. When will there be a new core showcase? I honestly don't know. We will find out. But where would I put Stephen Barrett? End of the year still awful to me, not gonna lie. I mean, yeah. I mean, I would too. That's how I would do it, but they don't want to. So, yeah. Anyways, tier list time. Again, I think what you've done well, you've done well. But in my eyes, personally, I do think that the all black gear is kind of holding him back just a little bit. So, for big man Steven, he will be in B tier. Again, B tier, I do want people to note, right? B tier is not bad. B tier is in the middle. B tier is still very, very good. I mean, we haven't had a C or a D because, again, this community is incredibly talented. You know. I mean, hey, man. It is personal preference, you know, like, I mean, I did list all of the reasons why, as I was going through the review, so if you want to listen back to that and whatever. Is that the first wave over? We have one more. We have one more. We have one more core from the first wave. And then I'll be grabbing some from other places, etc. And then, because I think we've probably got enough time to where I think we've got a few more people lined up for the second wave. So we should be good to go. Because our last one is Whisper Graves. Now, immediately, I am a fan. Are you looking for tag teams in both men and women for EPW? So, hold on. Okay, so before we start the review, it's actually a very good question. So, I will always take male tag teams. Women's tag teams, obviously they're not going to be specific to EPW, but if you want to use the EPW application as a way to get CAWs into our network women's tag division, where we will be crowning our first champions at Coastal Clash, still coming your way soon. I'm still working on a few things for that, so you just, yeah. I mean, hey, feel free, because that division is just going to move around from CEW, EPW, DCW, etc., depending on, like, feud stories and where the tag titles are at the time, you know? So, if you want to use the EPW applications as a way to get some women's tag teams in, feel free. We've got a pretty good tag division for that already. So, any more, that's good depth for the roster. But yeah, let's get on with this review, shall we? We got the music. The music's going crazy. So immediately, I'm seeing the vibe, and I'm liking the vibe. Look at that, you got like custom stuff on the jacket. Again, this is like the attention to detail stuff that I'm always a big fan of. I mean, I feel like you can tell what the inspiration is. The vibe's working super well. Yeah, I like it. Now, I could be completely off the mark, right? And it'd be funny if I am. But like, looking at the face paint, looking at like sort of like the all black gear, my brain's immediately going to Crow, right? My brain's immediately going to the Crow. Which again, could be completely wrong. I could be completely off the mark. But if it is, the vibes are immaculate. Feel that a little bit? Yeah. Like, I wouldn't say it's like a direct, like, one of one. But you can definitely tell that there is inspiration there. And once again, this is probably a case of getting rid of the tattoos on the arms for logo space, which, you know what, I absolutely respect that. But the tat work is great. And then if we have a look here, you see the tats there, and they're cool too. Yeah, no, this CAW's really, really good. I want to have a look and see. Oh, all right then. We got custom stuff on here too, like textures and whatnot. Which are super subtle, but they work really well. They add a lot, which is always cool. Yeah, no, this is a sick CAW. This is really, really good. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, no, cool. Yeah, I can't lie. I feel like this treads the line between S tier and A tier, because it's really, really good. The CAW does stand out. Hang on, the more I talk about it, the more I'm like, now hold on a minute, what are you even on about? There is no conversation here, I don't think. I think S tier. It's really well made. The details are great. You know, there's nothing that made me go, oh, that's a bit off, you know? And that, you know, that's always a good thing, you know? So, one more for the S tier. So now it's time to round up some more CAWs. Also, just take a quick sip of water whilst I'm at it. Alright. Again, whilst I'm doing this, if you guys have any questions, any talking points, or whatever, just let me know. Let me just check on how the stream's doing, make sure that we're in a good spot. Okay, it says excellent condition, that's great. Okay, so we have one there. Alright. Downloading CAWs seems to be taking a little bit longer than usual. The version of Veronica isn't my newest one, but I think she'll be a good contender for S. Okay, I'll definitely have a look at that. I sent something in the Discord which I find funny. The more I look at everybody else's, I'm worried. I'm more worried now. Hang on, let's have a look at this. That's brilliant. The new one has to be uploaded when I get home from work. Fair enough, fair enough. So we have two there. Yeah, that's two CAWs for the second wave. Let's see if there are any more on Breadstick that I can quickly because I think there was like a couple more from the same person that I didn't want to grab at the same time. Let's have a look and see if we can find any more Breadsticks, shall we? Oh, the dramatic music's back. Okay, so there is one more. Actually, there are two more. Okay, so we'll have four to go through. Which, you know what, that works for me. That does indeed work for me. God, the ring light makes it so hot in my room. It doesn't help that it's humid as hell, man. It doesn't help that it's humid as hell. Now that works for me, brother. Hey, that's reverse Hulk Hogan, alright? Because that doesn't work for him, brother. Oh, wow, okay. AEW just announced where All In 2025 is going to be. Hold on, let me show you this, because this is legit. This is legit, guys. They're going to Texas. It works for Hulk because he isn't the one dealing with it or getting pinned. Actually, very good point. Man, my dreams are going all in now and shattered. I got dinner real quick. If you can hold back on my core, if it's first, that would be appreciated. Up to you though. I mean, hey, if it is first, then we'll just do. We'll come back to yours, I guess. We'll loop round. Texas, interesting. Yeah, I mean, it's funny that you say that, Daniel, because yours would actually be the first one. So yeah, we'll go round. That's what we'll do. We'll go round. Yeah, no, that's incredibly interesting. Right, so next core we have Lauren Love up in here. First impressions, pretty cool. There are some things that I'm immediately. Oh, hold on. Hang on. Alright, hold on. Before you lose Wi-Fi, okay, I'll do yours quickly, just because, hey, you know, why not? Why not? Right, come on, 2K, load up quicker. Come on now. All of the cores you're getting are from the name Breadstick, right? Basically, if you put down the tag Breadstick, that's typically, you know, it's just the easiest way of getting cores to me. But let's have a look here at Veronica Sabin. Immediately, really good face morph. Really good face morph. Yeah, that's like a unique looking face, which is exactly what you want from a face morph. And I do like these, okay, so we do have more hair textures on there too. Okay. Alright, okay, I'm already vibing with the look here, you know? So let's see here. Oh, wow, okay, we've even got like the, we've got like a custom gear situation here too, which is really cool. Yeah, no, this is sick. So far, this is really good. We got the gloves, which work. Reason why I ask is that I like the few that are being shown, and I want to download them for my own. My advice would be to just have a chat with some of the peeps, firstly, because, you know, I know not everybody's super cool with just having their calls being downloaded by peeps. You know, I'm not saying whether somebody can or can't, you know, download them. Yeah, see, exactly. So, yeah. Just check with people first. So, ones like Myers and Veronica Sabin, you wouldn't be able to download just out of respect for the creator, you know? Also, hold on. I gave my luchador a funny name, El Rey, which does translate into something and something about mine. I'm perfectly fine with people downloading any of mine. Hey, there you go. Okay, so I'll have to quickly have a look at the tights, because YouTube might shut us down because of the body texture. But you know what? Look at the tights real fast. Yeah. What I've done is I've just removed the images, because again, YouTube will probably end up getting us shut down. Then the boots. Oh, there we go. Once again, we got the custom boots. But no, like, the tight work on this is great, by the way. And just real quick, whilst I'm having a look at the logos. Okay, alright. Because I want you guys to be able to see this. Custom shoes! Once again! Custom shoes! Alright, so now we've looked at the inner workings. Let's just have a look at the in-ring gear. This is a really good call. Yeah. I mean, what else can I say? Custom type work, custom gear, you know. On the tier list, I think we know where that goes. There we go. S tier. Absolutely, absolutely. Let me just move the tier list back. Well deserved? Absolutely. Alright, so now we have 3 more. I'm gonna say it because we're approaching that 2-hour mark. I will say that this is the cutoff point. Anybody else will probably end up getting their core reviewed next stream. So we'll do the 3 that we have, and then that will be it. So now we go back to Lauren Love. And like I said, first few things, decent look, but I have a few pointers straight away. So I like the look, and I also like the logo. The logo's cool too. Oh, welcome back, Daniel. Okay, so I'll have to have a look at them on here then. So, never eaten a burger faster in my life. God, oh man. What am I going to have for dinner when I'm done with this stream? I don't know. But the first tip I would have is, for some of these tats, I do think, let me have a look here. For some of these, I really need to just sort of have a look at the detailings here. I really do. Let me see what happens when I blend this in just a little bit. Yeah, okay, so. Little tip for tattoos. Just change the opacity ever so slightly. You get a nice blend on it. That would probably be my 1 point with the tattoos, but you know what? Good on you for adding tattoos, you know? And then... let's have a look at the gear. So I was having a look at the gear. I like the shades. The face morph is good. I like the jacket. I do like the jacket. And there are custom images. I just feel like the gear is missing something, and I just can't, you know. I can't quite point it out myself. I just feel like the gear is missing just something to, I don't know, maybe like an accent piece, maybe something to make it pop, I don't know. But whilst we're at it, let's have a look at this second gear too. So that also has the tats. I mean, I do like this second gear. Alright, okay. Alright. I know where I'm going to put the score. I know where I'm going to put the score. Now, A. I'm gonna have to gonna have to do it. It's a solid base. And I can see what the vibe is. Cool, I didn't know that. Yeah, cool. It's a solid base. I think there's stuff there. But I do think there's quite a bit that could be done to take this core to the next level. I want this to just be known that, again, this is my personal preference. You never have to listen to me at all about anything, alright? I do think, unfortunately, this is our... Well, not even unfortunately. I think this is our first C tier. But it's very close to a B. I think with a few tweaks... I think with just a few minor tweaks, you could jump out of C and up to B. It's really not that big of, like, you know, it's not that big of a gap, really. At least in my thought process between C and B. So, yeah. Right, we have 2 more. And then that'll be us for the day. Our first of the 2 finales is Teresa Barrett. Now, the vibe is cool. I think it's a solid look overall. But we will get into the details, as always, when it comes to these. Okay, so we do have 2 gears. But they're very similar. It's more just kind of like a color palette swap type deal. Okay. Alright. Alright, okay. I'm liking the logos. I would just say, maybe I'm just kind of black and white geared out. Maybe that's my problem. Maybe that is my problem. I don't know. But one thing that's kind of like, it sometimes works, it sometimes doesn't, is the gap in between boots and knee pads. I feel like it works on some designs, it doesn't work on others, and I feel like this one might be one of those ones where it doesn't work as well. Face morph's good though, and I think that, is that a sneaky little hair texture up in here? Hold on. Or is that part of the... Oh, it's probably part of the face texture, to be honest. Alright, okay. It's okay, just gotta work on it, no problem, and thanks for the info. Hey, you know what? Yeah, you definitely took that better than a lot of people probably would have, to be completely honest. Because again, I think a lot of people have to remember, I'm just a dude on the internet who, like I said, who streams and plays 2K, right? My opinion is just a small fraction. If you like the calls that you make, whether I give them an S tier or whether I give them a D tier really shouldn't matter, you know? Yeah, we do have the piercing there. Again, I think I'm just black and white out at the moment. Which, yeah, I think is kind of throwing me off just a little bit. But what would I give Teresa Barrett on the tier list? Okay, alright. Hold up. I think there are some good qualities to the core. Something I noticed today is that the Hype Man Leo Rush entrance is updated. Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah. It is. So yeah, whilst I do think this was a good core, I think some of the gear composition could be tweaked slightly. I think for me that's throwing me off just a little bit. But again, maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm going crazy. I don't know. But we are down to our last review of the stream. And then after that, I'm going to wrap it up because I'm hungry. And I really want to eat some food. And that is Harrison Watkins. Now, immediately, I dig the vibe. I do. I actually dig the vibe. Let's have a look, shall we? So we have street gear. Up to the O. Oh boy. So we have street gear, which is a plus. The human buffalo. I like the gimmick. Face morph looking really, really good. Tough skin to critique. Hey, you know what? I respect it. I respect the hell out of that. Yeah, no, we got the piercing on there. The face texture morphed well. Yeah, no, I'm liking the face and I'm liking the look, right? I think for this one though, just because of how it kind of looks on the texture, I probably would have used in-game eyebrows, but maybe that's just a me thing. They look a little too faded. For me at least, but hey, again, I'm really nitpicky at the moment. I was trying to get eyebrows to work, but it looked dodgy. Fair enough. I like the shirt. The little like overshirt type deal. Again, I like the trunk pattern. I like the logos as well. The gimmick goes hard and the color scheme goes well. Yeah, it does actually. And then if we have a look at just, yeah, the in-ring. Now, I really like this, right? Because it's also unique. Because we don't see a lot of people, just in general, going for the non-roided out of their mind physiques, right? I remember making it, then thinking I just ended up making this weird Keith Lee, Jacob Fatu blended dude. I mean, you can definitely see the inspirations, right? You can definitely see those elements. But you've made something, like, interesting and unique. And here's the thing, right? Not every core, like I said, not every core needs to be jacked out of their mind, detailed to all hell. You know, custom stuff's really cool for creating a vibe that you want to create. But sometimes, simplicity is all you need. And I think this is a stellar core. I think it is very, very good. And for that, strong doesn't always equal muscle, you know? Exactly. So, where does Harrison Watkins go? I think he goes in A. Again, there's just that, like, S tier is just such a weird thing for me to conceptualize verbally to people. It's a very difficult category to explain. You just kind of see who's in it. Like, if you just look. Like, you have a look at who's in S tier, and you're like, okay, I get the vibe for that, right? Like, I get that. And I realized, in terms of alphabetical order, I need to move May and Matthew around. But, yeah. I am hungry. I've gone through a lot of CAWs today. I want to thank you all for chilling with me, for being a part of this CAW review. My arm still hurts like hell. Yeah, I definitely pulled a muscle in this thing. Go eat Badger? Hell yeah, I will. Once again, EPW applications, forms in the description. Discord link also in the description, if you want to go ahead and join that, because that's probably the easiest way to contact me, because I don't have Twitter on my, I don't have the Twitter app, because Twitter is a cesspool. Anyways, that was the CAW review. Thank you all for chilling with me, and I'll see you all next time. See ya. I'm gonna give it a second so I can actually do the salute properly this time.